comes into the game with a 19-5 record. Both teams are up on the floor. After the national anthem, we will get on with the starting lineups for tonight's game. Joining me in the broadcast booth this evening once again, Little Lee. I'm Dickie V. I'll be calling the play-by-play for you this evening from Concordia College. Fergus Falls, 5 losses this year have come at the hands of Bemidji, losing twice to Bemidji. They have lost twice to Alexandria and once to Morris. But they've also beaten Moorhead, which is a Class 4A team. They have beaten Moorhead twice during the regular season. Fergus Falls will go with the starting lineup. Number 25 is a 6'5" junior, David Newell. At the other guard, they will go with a 6'3" junior, number 31 is Peter Draxton. At the forwards, they'll go with a 6'5" junior, number 33, Brent Ness. And at the other forward, they will go with a 6'6" senior, number 41, Nick Heinzelman. And at center for Fergus Falls this evening will be number 43, 6'4" senior, Jason Drulard. Rocori will probably counter with their regular starting 5. 6-foot senior, Eric Schmitz at the guard, along with Kenny Meyer, a 6'1" senior. At the other guard, the forwards, 6'4" senior Dan Hondel, along with a 6'5" junior Jason Crone. And at the post this evening for Rocori will be 6'6" junior Mike Van Neville. Both teams out on the court. 20 seconds remain here before national anthem and the starting lineups for this evening's ball game. Nice crowd on hand here from Concordia. A lot of Rocori fans have made the trip up here to watch the Spartans hopefully move on in the tournament. At Concordia College, getting ready here for the starting lineups for this evening's ball game. For Rocori will be introduced first. 6-foot senior, number 11, Eric Schmitz. 6'4" senior, number 13, Dan Hondo. The other guard, 6-foot senior, number 25, Kenny Downtown Meyer. 6'4" junior, number 55, Jason Crone. And at center, 6'7" junior, 53, Mike Van Neville. The Spartans are coached by Matt Hibbison, assisted by Matt Drager. Head coach for the Spartans is Bob Brink, assisted by Matt Hibbison and Matt Drager. For Fergus Falls, 6'5" junior, 25, David Newell. 6'3" junior, number 31, Peter Draxton. 6'5" junior, number 33 is Brent Ness. 6'6" senior, number 41, Nick Heinzelman. And at center, 6'4" senior, number 43, Jason Droulard. Fergus Falls head coach Gary Schuler, assisted by Keith Pearson. Rocori in their away uniforms this evening, wearing their striped pants with the white jerseys and red numerals. Both teams getting last-minute instructions from their respective coaches before taking the floor. Both teams out on the floor shaking hands, getting ready for the jump ball. Along with Little Lee, I'm Dickie V. I'll be calling it here from Concordia College in Moorhead. Spartans will start from left, be going to the right, as we call it. We're kind of tucked in the corner here of the gymnasium, so it's not the best seat in the house, but we don't have much other choices to broadcast from. Tap is controlled by Rocori. Schmitz in the backcourt to Crone. Crone's going to take it to the hoop. Nice spin move, puts it up, it's blocked. Fergus Falls, very big inside. Number 33, Ness goes up, no good. Ball comes back out to Draxton. Draxton to Ness on the corner. To number 25 is Newell. Meyer on Newell. Inside to Draxton. Inside to number 43, Droulard. We're going to have a foul called. Foul is going to be on Dan Hondo. That's his first, team first.
Both teams are coming out with a tight man-to-man right now, trying to get their offenses into the game.
Droulard missing the first free throw. He'll get one more.
You can just feel the tension in the air tonight. Both teams look a little tight right now, just trying to get into their offense into the game, get into the game.
Droulard hits the second free throw. 1-0 Fergus Falls lead. Here come the Spartans back. Schmitz with the ball to Crone. Down to Dan Hondo. Fergus Falls in a straight man-to-man defense. Danny takes it into the paint. Nice move, puts it up. It's going to go in. They're going to count it.
I think Rocori's got a little faster foot speed here, so I think what they want to do is penetrate to the basket and not try to over-penetrate and hit the 5 or 8 foot jumper.
I think Rocori is a quicker team overall than Fergus Falls. We'll find out as the night progresses. Danny Hondo at the line to complete the three-point play. He misses it. It's a 2-1 Rocori lead. David Newell with the ball for Fergus Falls. Inside to number 43 is Droulard. Puts it up and scores.
Fergus Falls right now is pretty content trying to get the ball down low into the paint and using their height over Rocori right now. Rocori's going to have to tighten up the D in the paint a little better.
Hondo with the ball, finds Crone. Crone inside, in traffic, puts it up. He's fouled.
I think that's where Fergus Falls is kind of vulnerable against Rocori, because Rocori can get it down there, try to get him in foul trouble, give him the head fake and get him up in the air.
Foul is on number 33, Brent Ness. That is his first and the team's second. Crone at the line to shoot. First one, in and out, no good. 6:44 remain here, opening minutes of the game. Fergus Falls 3, Rocori 2. Crone hits the second one, we're tied at 3. Newell with the ball.
Rocori's putting on a soft press here now, trying to get Fergus rattled.
Heintzelman with the ball, he takes her into the paint, dishes it off to Draxton. Draxton inside, batted away, turnover, here come the Spartans. Schmitz with the ball, the floor general for the Spartans. Over to Meyer, running through the offense, trying to get a good shot. Dan Hondo, nice move inside, Hondo puts it up, no good, out of bounds. Danny Hondo with a nice move inside, just a little short off the front of the rim.
Yeah, I think Danny thinks he can beat his man off the dribble. Every time he's getting the ball, he's kind of penetrating down the middle of the lane, and he's getting past this guy.
Fergus Falls unable to get the ball inbounds. They want to talk it over. 6:10 remain here in the opening quarter. We're tied at 3. Fergus Falls charged with a 20-second timeout. After the timeout here, Fergus Falls to inbound the basketball. Draxton on the far end of the court to inbound, trying to find Newell. Finds Heintzelman. Heintzelman with the ball, back to Draxton. Over the half-court line to Newell. Back to Heintzelman. Draxton, Newell to Ness. To Drouillard, to Heintzelman, down low, no good. Rebound, Dan Hondo.
Nice rebound by Danny. He got up there, boxed his guy out, and got a great rebound there. That's what Danny's going to have to do tonight.
Should have been an over-the-back call, I thought, on that call. No call by the official. Crone with the ball, down to Hondo low on the far baseline. Back to Crone. To Schmitz, back to Meyer. Van Neville, yes!
Rocori running the offense with a lot of points tonight, just looking for the good shot, and that's what we got to do to win this ball game.
Mike Van Neville getting the ball down low. Almost a turnover on this end. Jason deflects it out of bounds. It's going to stay into the hands of Fergus Falls. 5-3 Rocori lead. Fergus to inbound right in front of us here. Ness to inbound. Back to David Newell, 6'5" junior with the ball. Over to Ness. Inside, nice ball movement by him. We're going to have a foul called.
Danny's playing some really good defense down low. He picked up the loose ball there again.
Foul is on 43, Jason Drouillard. That's his first, team third.
Looks like Fergus Falls is pretty much content trying to work it down into the paint and get the 5-foot shot. But Rocori's doing a good job of playing defense down low.
Meyer with the ball over to Hondo. Back to Schmitz. Schmitz fakes. Finds Crone. Crone on the wing to Van Neville. Posts up, puts it up. No good. Nice. Mike squares up to the basket. Ball goes off. Here comes the Otters back. Ness puts it up. Rebound to Van Neville. Rocori controlling the boards up to this point.
Yeah, very much so. They're out rebounding the bigger Fergus Falls team. They just want it more.
Mike Van Neville down low. Misses it down low once again. Little jittery here in the early going. And there's a turnover by Fergus Falls.
It's pretty an up-paced game going right now, and I think that's an advantage to Rocori because they're a little better ball handlers.
And I think Rocori, with their quickness, I think they can outplay these guys as the game progresses here.
Yeah, Fergus brought in 3 fresh players now.
I guess that's what Fergus Falls does a lot, is brings in a lot of fresh players all the time. Number 13, Nate Brown in. Who else do we have in there? Number 45 is Tim Erickson. Meyer with the ball for the Spartans to Schmitz. Schmitz to Handel and back to Meyer. A 3 would look pretty. Handel with the ball. Thinks about driving. He takes it in. Fishes it off to Van Neville. No! Low! Van Neville with the rebound to Handel. Batted out of bounds. And here comes Fergus Falls.
A very up-tempo. Yeah, a very up-tempo game right now.
Back to Ness. To Erickson. Erickson cross court to Brown. Back to Erickson. Erickson puts it up from 16, no good. We're gonna have a foul call, there's a whistle.
55.
Foul is on number 55, Cody Norman. He's a 6'7" senior.
Boy, I tell you, Dickie, the Spartans are doing a great job of boxing out down low and hitting the boards. You gotta like that. They're a little smaller, but doing a great job on the boards.
And I think they're limiting Fergus Falls to 1 shot on the offensive end. And that's gonna win some ball games for you.
That's right. I think what they're doing is Fergus is still trying to keep her down low, and Rocori's okay with that. They're just keeping the defense packed in the paint and trying to contest the shot down there.
Schmitz with the ball to Jeff Donay. Jeff Donay into the ball game, replacing Ken Meyer. We're going to have another foul call. Fergus Falls. Foul is on number 13, Nate Brown. That is his first, team 5th. Rocori with 1 team foul in the game. 3:09 remain here in the opening quarter. Rocori 5, Fergus Falls 3. Donay with the ball over to Van Neville. Van Neville to Krohn. Krohn back to Handel. To Schmitz. Nice movement by the Spartans. Takes it in the paint. Down to Danny Handel. Blocked by number 55, Norman. Heinzelman with the ball. He loses it.
Nice defense by Danny. Again steals the ball. Rocori on a break to Danny.
Batted out of bounds. Donay. The long pass. Knocked out of bounds.
It looks like Rocori's going to try to do a quick transition game from offense to defense and beat Fergus down the court.
Jason Krohn to inbound underneath the basket. Over to Schmitz. Rocori, I think, outplaying Little Falls by quite a bit here, but only with a 2-point lead.
Yeah, Dickie, I think we're getting better looks at the basket. They're just not dropping.
Krohn, 17-footer, no good. We're going to have an over-the-back call. Foul called on Jeff Donay. It's going to be Rocori's second foul.
Neither team are getting their shots to fall right now, but I tell you, Rocori had some nice opportunities down there on the offensive end.
They've definitely had some good looks at the basket. Some of their balls just falling a little short. Brown with the ball, guarded by Handel, puts it up from 16, no good, it's short. Norman with the ball, he puts it up and scores. We're tied at 5. Schmitz with the ball for the Spartans. To Krohn. Over to Donay on the far wing. To Handel. Handel takes the 3, no good. Rebound on to Norman. Cody Norman, 6'7" senior with the board. Erickson with the ball. Out of bounds. Jason gets his hand in there. Out of bounds, but Fergus is going to have possession of the ball.
It's a low-scoring game so far, but a real high, fast-paced game. Both teams had some opportunity. I think the little jitters probably yet, and the shots just ain't dropping for them.
Number 31, Braxton, back into the game for Fergus Falls. Taken away, Schmitz down to Meyer. Kenny's going to go in untouched, and he misses it. Kenny missing the layup. Here comes Fergus Falls back. Newell inside. We're going to have a traveling call on Droulard underneath the basket.
You can just feel the tension in the air right now. Both teams trying to field each other out. The fans are into it. And
both teams a little tight here in the first quarter. The tightness is still in them. The quarter 122 remain. Both teams still seem tight. Meyer with the ball to Schmitz. Schmitz over to Handel. Kenny in the far corner, back to Schmitz. Schmitty with a nice move, takes it into the paint. No good, off the rim. Rebound comes down to Fergus Falls. Newell with the ball. Over to Draxton. Down to Ness. Back out to Droulard to Newell. Inside to Ness. Ness puts it up, no good. Foul is going to be called. Foul is going to be on Crone, I believe.
yeah, I think Jason got him on the arm coming when he tried to go back up, or coming down, one of the two on the rebound.
Crone with the foul. That's his first, team third. Fergus Falls to inbound underneath their basket. Ness to inbound. Into Newell. Newell underneath, puts it up, no good. Jason getting the rebound and losing it out of his hands, taken away and put it up by Ness.
Yeah, Jason, he had the rebound, he got it knocked loose. Bob thought there was a foul there, but there was a no call.
7-5 Otter lead. Crone with the ball to Van Neville. Mike over to Kenny. To Handel. Handel squaring up, looking at the basket to Schmitz. Schmitz in the backcourt. 14 seconds remain. They'll go for one shot in the corner. Schmitz with the ball, kicks it out to Crone. Crone puts it up, no good. Rim over to Handel. Handel puts it up. He's going to be fouled with 1 second to go.
Nice rebound by Danny. He's starting to crash the boards. He's got a few rebounds for himself. He's going to have 2 shots here. If he gets them both, he'll tie the game. That's 7.
Lowest scoring first quarter, 7-5. Lead for Fergus Falls. Danny Handel converts the first free throw. Gets one more here to tie it for Ricori. Second one by Handel is good. Ness at the buzzer puts it up. It's no good. At the end of one, Fergus Falls 7 and Ricori 7. We're all deadlocked here at 7. Start the second quarter with their starting 5 of Schmitz, Meyer, Handel, Crone, and Van Neville. Likewise is Fergus Falls. They'll go with Newell, Draxton, Ness, Heinzelman, and Droulard. Newell with the ball for Fergus. To Draxton and back to Newell. Over to Ness, inside to number 43, Droulard scoring. 9-7 Fergus Falls. Meyer with the ball, dishing it off low. Mike Van Neville not getting the handle on it. Turnover Ricori. Fergus comes back. Newell with the ball to Draxton. Back to Newell. Back to Draxton for 3. No good. It's an air ball out of bounds. Ricori to inbound. Fergus with a 9-7 lead.
got to like what the Spartans are doing right now. They're getting the looks. Their shots just ain't dropping. They'll start falling pretty soon as they loosen up in the game.
Danny Hondo hits the 8-footer. Little Lee was right. Spartans hopefully warming up here, and Hondo scoring to make it a 9-9 ball game. Draxton comes back in the court underneath the Heinzelman. There's a foul called. Foul is on Crone. That's his second. And I'm sure that is one of Fergus Falls' game plan, is to try to get Crone out of this ball game.
Yeah, if the Spartans want to win this game, they're going to have to keep Jason out of foul trouble. He's a big part of the offense and the defense. He does a great job playing D down low and getting the rebounds and boxing out.
Heinzelman at the line to shoot 2 for Fergus. First one is up and in. And the second one by Heinzelman is good. 11-9, Fergus Falls lead. Schmitz with the ball for Ricori to Dan Hondel. Danny on the far side, back to Eric Schmitz. Over to Donne. Back to Hondel, into Crone. Crone down low, nice turnaround, one-hander, no good, off the rim. Rebound comes down to David Newell. Newell over the 10-second line to Draxton. To Ness. Ness with the ball. Taken away by Ricori, turnover. Crone with the ball. To Van Neville. Danny cutting through the lane, doesn't take him, finds Donne. Hondel takes it in the dish. Tries to kick it over to Crone, out of bounds, tapped out by a Fergus Falls player, and Jason to inbound.
You like to see the Spartans penetrating in there, trying to get past their man, but I think they're probably over-penetrating a little bit. They got to stop and either take the 8-foot jumper or dish it like they were against Sauk Rapids, was it the last game?
And I think they're penetrating too late, taking it down too low. They're underneath the bucket when they're dishing it off, you know.
They get too close that they can't shoot them over the taller Fergus Falls players either. Doing a great job running their offense, however.
Number 55, Cody Norman, the 6'7" senior, back in for Fergus. Gives them more height yet. Crone to inbound to Schmitz. Schmitz back to Crone. On the wing, Jason's going to take her to the hole. He puts it up in traffic, no good. Rebound was by... There's Crone with it. Grayson puts it up. Rebound to Van Neville. Batted away. I don't even want to explain really what happened down there. Anyway, Ricori is going to come up with the ball, and Jim, the attorney, Willenbring into the ball game for Ricori.
I think he wants to just take Jason out here, make sure he's not going to pick up his 3rd foul here, and see how the Spartans can do without Jason in there right now. He missed a few of his shots.
Ricori, ice cold from the outside right now, cannot buy a basket. 11-9, Fergus Falls lead. Norman with the ball underneath to Drulard, puts it up. We're going to have a foul called.
I think Drulard probably got 6 or 8 of the 11 points, and what he's doing, he's getting them all down here on the right-hand side, low in the paint. The Spartans' big men aren't picking them up in the zone down low.
Foul is on number 51, Jeff Donne. That's his second. Team 5th. Going to send Drulard to the line to shoot. First one is short. (11-9) is the score. 5:33 remain in the first half. Drulard missing the second one. Schmitty with the rebound. Schmitz over the 10-second line, guarded by Tim Erickson. To Donne. Jeff bounce pass to Van Neville. Willenbring cutting through the lane, doesn't find him. Hondo with the ball, he's going to take it from 18, yes!
And he's having a great game today. His shots are dropping, he's hitting the board. He's into this mentally and physically.
11-11. Heinzelman with the ball, over to Erickson, to Draxton, to Erickson, to Heinzelman. Heinzelman back to Erickson, to Heinzelman, inside to Drulard. Back out to Erickson. Ricori in the zone. Out of bounds, turnover.
Again, Drula got it low, but he lost control of the pass and it went out of bounds. Spartan's doing a little bit better playing defense down there on that pass going into the baseline there.
Donnie to inbound to Schmitz. Eric with the ball, crosses over, takes it to his left to Hondel. Hondel finds Van Neville. Mike squares up to the basket. Couple dribbles, puts it up. There's going to be a foul called. Foul is going to be on 55, Cody Norman, the big boy, and that's going to be his second, I believe. That is his third foul. That's better news yet.
That's right. If we can get a couple of Fergus's bigger guys in foul trouble, I think that'll also help our shots drop. When you're shooting over a bigger guy, you add that extra 1 or 2 inches on the arc, and that's why you get them rolling in and out of there.
Newell with the rebound. Here come the Otters. Erickson with the ball. Down to number 51 is Arnson. Inside, Arnson for 3. A foot was on the line, no good. Rebound down to Donnie, to Schmitz. Over to Danny Hondel and back to Eric. We're tied at 11. 4:13 remain in the half.
Spartans are playing well with 2 of their starters, Jason and Kenny, on the bench. The offense out there is doing a real good job.
Schmitz with the ball. Over to Donnie. Donnie looking for Willenbring to Hondel. Danny Hondel takes it in the paint. Nice move, dishes it back out to Jim Willenbring. Over to back to Dan Hondel. Fergus Falls in a man-to-man defense. Donnie with the ball, takes it in, back out to Schmitz. To Hondel. Ricori being very patient here, having a tough time getting a good shot. There's a good one.
Yeah, he's got a nice roll on that shot. He is starting to penetrate and pulling up and hitting that 5-foot jumper.
Ness comes all the way back, reverses it, no good. Ricori with the rebound. We got a chance to open it up here a little bit. We could go up by 4 with a bucket. Eric Schmitz getting some direction from Coach Brink. Looks like to me we haven't seen Fergus Falls with much offense here the last couple possessions. It appears to me Ricori has got into his zone. We'll find out on this next takeaway.
I think Jeff Dunne got called for a foul on a moving screen there, so Fergus is going to get the ball here.
Foul is on 53, Van Neville. That's Van Neville's first foul. Here comes Fergus. Erickson with the ball. Over to number 51 is Arnson. Back to 13 is Brown. Turnover, Fergus Falls. Ricori giving Fergus Falls some fits in the turnover department.
Yeah, Ricori's playing good pressure defense. Danny's playing some great defense out there. I think he had the block there also. And there he goes to the hoop, and
foul is going to be called underneath. Plenty of fouls called here in the first half.
This is one of the better halves that I've seen Danny Hondel play all year. He's into the game and just doing a great job. What do you think, Dickie?
Taking the ball to the hole every opportunity he gets. Dan Hondel at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Missing the first shot. Rebound to Donnie. He's tied up on the floor. Loses it out of bounds. It'll come back to Fergus Falls. Ricori just unable to open up that lead. Coach Brink to put in Kenny Meyer. Kenny going to check back into the ball game. Number 51, Arnson, goes all the way. 5'9" sophomore. Arnson goes in, lays it up, and in. We're tied at 13. Schmitz with the ball to Jim Willenbring. To Donnie, cutting through the lane. Donnie Cutter puts it up and in. We're up by 2 at 15-13. 2:07 remain.
That was a nice cut by Jeff. He beat his guy by half a step and had a nice layup there.
Cross court, Timothy Erickson with the ball to Arnson, back to Erickson. Inside to Heinzelman, to Newell. back to Arnson. Arnson, the sophomore, puts it up. Picked up by Erickson, no good.
Great rebound by Danny. He was way up there for that rebound. He got fouled on the rebound, so Corey's going to get the ball, and Hondel's going to be shooting it 1-and-1.
Danny Handel definitely into this game. I think if we could get Jason Crone back into this game, we could throw some points on that scoreboard pretty easy. I think Fergus Falls is getting tired, and I think we could take this game over.
That's right. I think Bob's going to let Jason sit this first half, though, Dickie, so he don't pick up his third. He's going to come out in the second half and try to play with Jason and our starters, and he'll be content just keeping ahead a little bit or staying with the Otters here.
1:42 remain in the half. Dan Handel at the line misses the free throw. We need those to stay in this game. Neither team trying to take this game over completely here. Ricori missing some free throws inside. Heinzelman with the ball. Foul is going to be called.
Danny got called with a slap there playing defense. The ball again got down low in the paint, and you're going to have to do that so they ain't shooting them 2-foot bunnies there.
Foul is on number 13, Dan Handel. That's his second. And that's all we can afford out of him for the half. Heinzelman converts the first free throw. Ricori by 1 at 15-14. Heinzelman missing Danny Handel with the big board.
Yeah, Danny's just dominating on the boards right now. It's what you got to do against the bigger players. We need someone to rebound, and so far Danny's the one doing it.
Schmitz with the ball. Kenny Meyer. Kenny takes her in, loses it off his foot and out of bounds. Turnover, Ricori. 1:15 remain in the half. Low-scoring game. At 15-14, Ricori lead. Erickson with the ball to number 31, Draxton. Erickson over to Arnson. Arnson cross court to Draxton and back to Erickson to Draxton. Back to Erickson to Arnson. Arnson takes the ball, puts it up in the paint. Nice move by the sophomore. Ball falls in. Justin Arnson, a 5'9" sophomore with 2 big buckets this half, puts Fergus up by 1 point at 16-15. 35 seconds remain in the half. Van Neville with the ball, takes her in. He loses it in traffic. Fergus Falls comes back. They can't take the halftime lead. 16-15 Fergus Falls. They will go down and work for one shot to end the half. Ten seconds remain. They will make their move. Arnson with the ball to Erickson. Arnson, shot is blocked. Kenny Meyer at the buzzer. No good. We're at the half. Low-scoring game from Concordia College. It's Concordia 16 and Ricori 15. Any comments there, Little Lee?
Well, I tell you what's happened. Jason with 2 fouls sitting on the bench, and Kenny sitting out a while for the first half. Ricori did a nice job just sticking with him. I think Bob's really happy what happened the first half there. When you're playing with subs up here in a pressure game like this, they played some quality minutes. And I think they're going to come out the second half, and Bob's going to try to take the run and right away in the third quarter.
Okay, we're at the half, and we'll be back for the second half in 1 minute. It's Fergus Falls 16, Ricori 15. For the second half here from Concordia College, we're at the half. It's Fergus Falls 16, Ricori 15. Ricori with not much offense in the first half. They were led by Dan Handel with 10 points and 5 rebounds. Danny Handel definitely keeping the Spartans in the game the first half. Ricori lacking a little offense. Let's see if they can open it up here in the second half. Along with Little Lee, my sidekick, I'm Dickie V. I'll be calling it for you here the second half from Concordia. referees this evening, I thought, are doing a fine job up to this point. They're brothers. I don't know their last names, but they're out of the Duluth area. So they've traveled a ways to officiate this Region 3 AA championship game. Winner moves on to state. Schmitz with the ball to start the second half to Krohn, back to Schmitz. Nice ball movement to Meyer. Meyer in the corner inside to Van Neville. Van Neville back to Krohn. Krohn over to Schmitz for three. No, he fakes it. Kicks her off to Hondel on the far baseline. Hondel, cross court to Kenny for the trifecta. No good. Rims out. Rebound, Dan Hondel puts it up. We're going to have a foul called on Drouillard underneath.
Fergus Falls switched from a man-to-man. They're starting the second half, I think, in a 1-3-1 zone. They're trying to stop the Spartans from getting it down low and force them to shoot some shots from the outside.
And it looked like Fergus Falls was in the 1-3-1. Ricori with some good ball movement there, hard to tell in the opening possession. Dan Hondel at the line, at 86.8% free throw shooter on the year. Danny, no. First one rims out. Hondel to get one more. Danny buries the second one. We're tied at 16. Ricori will come out in a 1-3-1. Newell with the ball over to Ness inside. Heitzelman down low to Drouillard. Taken away. Turnover. Fergus Falls. Here come the Spartans. Krohn with the ball down to Hondel. Tapped out of bounds.
Danny did a great job on the other end of the defense there. He knocked it loose, and that's how the Spartans got the ball.
Krohn to inbound underneath the Ricori basket. Out to Schmitz. We need some outside shots here. Shots have got to start dropping pretty soon for the Spartans from the outside.
Yeah, Fergus dropped back into a man-to-man down this time down.
Ricori only took about 3 or 4 shots from the perimeter in the first half. Krohn with the ball on the far wing to Hondel. Hondel back to Schmitz. To Hondel. Hondel drives. Puts it up from 12. He hits it! Dan Hondel hitting the 12-footer. It's 18-16 Ricori. Ness with the ball for the Otters. Down to Draxton underneath to Drouillard. Puts it up and in.
They're going to have to stop Drouillard down there. He's getting all his buckets down in the paint.
Meyer with the ball for the Spartans. Backs it out. Over to Hondel. To Schmitz. To Krohn. To Schmitz. Schmitty fakes. Nice bounce pass to Krohn underneath. No good. Jason getting down a little bit too far underneath that basket. No good. Ricori goes to I believe it looks like a 2-3.
Yep, a 2-3 now. The Spartans drop back in to try to stop the inside penetration there.
Hondel with the ball. Fergus Falls playing some scrappy defense. To Meyer and back out to Schmitz at the point. Ricori to regroup. Hondel with the ball. To Mike Van Neville. Back to Meyer. Kenny losing the handle a little bit to Krohn. Good movement by the Spartans. Danny Hondel's going to take her into the paint. Puts it up. No good. Rebound, Krohn. No good. We're going to have a foul called.
Boy, that looked real close to an offensive charge by Danny. The defender there was pretty much standing, had his feet underneath him there, and Danny come driving in there and got lucky there, I think, on that play.
It's going to send Krohn to the line to shoot 2. Foul is on number 41, Heintzelman. That is his second. Jason at the line to shoot. No good. Ricori not unable to hit their free throws tonight. Second one by Krohn is good. Ricori by 1, 19-18. We're in the third quarter, 5:15 remain. Low-scoring game up to this point. Heintzelman with the ball over to Draxton on the far side. To Newell on the wing. Back down to Draxton low. Back out to Newell. Newell looking. Ricori in a 2-3. To Heintzelman to Ness. Ness drives in the paint. Drops it down low to Drouillard. Fergus Falls' game plan to take the ball down low into the paint and have Droulard or Heinzelman go right power to the basket. And that is exactly what they're doing. No points for Fergus are coming from the perimeter. As far as that goes, Ricori also not hitting from the outside.
Both teams are cold right now, and they're trying to get down low to the bucket and get a good high percentage shot.
Heinzelman putting up a brick, rebound to Van Neville. Foul is going to be on Cody Norman. That's going to be his fourth.
That's a big break for the Spartans. He's going to have to go back out. He's got his fourth, and we're just started the third quarter here.
Number 43, Droulard to replace Norman at the next buzzer. Handel inside to Van Neville. Nice turnaround by Mike. Yes! Van Neville scoring. Nice move by Van Neville. Gives Ricori a three-point lead, their biggest of the game. Inside, Heinzelman down low to Norman. He puts it up and in. 21-20 Ricori. Schmitz with the ball. To Dan Handel. Danny squares up, finds Van Neville. Not a good pass down to Van Neville, goes out of bounds. And we get some fresh legs in for Fergus Falls. Erickson into the ball game, along with number 13, Nate Brown.
This has been a tight game throughout the whole game so far. I don't think any team's had more than a three-point lead here.
Nate Brown with the ball over to Erickson. Tipped out of bounds. Meyer getting a hand in there, out of bounds. Ball will stay with Fergus Falls.
Fergus got some young guards, so Ricori's trying to put a little pressure on their guards. See if they can rattle them and get a few steals on top and come down for an easy layup.
Justin Arnson into the ball game. Erickson to Arnson. Inside to Ness, back out to Erickson. Nate Brown, cross court to Arnson, inside to Ness. In traffic, underneath to Droulard, puts it up, no good, rebound, Van Neville. Schmitz with the ball for the Spartans. Nice move by Schmitty between the legs, brings it back out. Finds Crone on the wing. Jason's gonna take her to the hole, kicks it out to Van Neville, he squares up. No good. Rebound comes down, back to the Spartans. And then taken away, and then we're going to have a foul called on number 55, Crone.
That's his third, Dickie.
Poor call, I thought there. I thought the foul could have been called on 51, Arnson, for reaching in, but they give it to Crone. Brown with the ball over to Erickson, to Arnson. Arnson back out to Erickson. To number 13, Brown. Back out. Arnson with the ball from 16, puts it up, no good. Rebound, out of bounds to Ricori. Pressure applied by Fergus Falls on the inbound. Finds Dan Handel. Pressure applied in the backcourt to Meyer. Meyer with the ball to Crone. Over to Van Neville. Nice pass underneath to Handel. Foul is going to be called on number 13, Nate Brown, I believe.
Danny's working the blocks really well. He's trying to get his guy in his back and begging for the interior pass to come down to him. And then he's trying to spin off of him and get the layup down low.
Couple new fresh legs in for Fergus Falls. Number 35, Joe Ellig, new face in the ball game. And 25, Newell back into the game, along with number 51, Jeff Donnet. Schmitz for three, yes! Big three by Schmidt. He puts the Spartans up by 4.
This might be the lift the Spartans needed right here.
Rebound down to Newell on the far side. He puts it up inside, no good. Rebound to Donnie. Here come the Spartans with a 4-point lead. Meyer with the ball. Big possession here for the Spartans into Hondo. Hondo turnaround. No good. Foul is going to be called on Van Neville.
That was a big possession for the Spartans here. Here they had their break. They probably shot the ball a little too early. Didn't get a real good look at the bucket. And Vinny tried to hustle down off the rebound and got called for a foul. So Fergus has a chance to come back and bring it back within 2.
Ricori with a 4-point lead, but wanted to build on that lead, and I think just weren't patient enough. I think they just should have ran through their offense and tried to get a good look at the basket and a foul inside. We got Erickson with the ball over to Ellig. Inside, Drulard puts it up, no good. Rebound back down to Drulard. Tipped out of bounds to Fergus Falls.
Big block by Donnie down there.
Number 35, Joe Ellig, a 6'3" senior to inbound for Fergus. Gets it out, taken away by Meyer. Meyer out of bounds. Foul is going to be called.
This is still a big possession for the Spartans. They're up by 4, minute 53 left in the third here. So if they can score here, that'd be a big dent in them, because I don't think anyone's had more than a 3 or 4 point lead. This is probably the biggest lead the Spartans have had the whole game.
Biggest lead by either team right now. Ricori by 4. Schmitz with the ball. Erickson sucking on him like big time on Schmitz. We got Van Neville back to Donnie and to Meyer. Meyer in the front court to Schmitz. To Donnie. Jeff hits Dan Hondo. Hondo from 16, no good, rims out. Meyer with the rebound, no good, rims out. That would have been a big bucket. Taken away. Hondo to Van Neville, blocked. Ellig.
He got hammered on that shot. There was a no call.
Erickson with the ball. What a third quarter here. Inside, Newell puts it up, foul called.
Van Neville got hammered down on this end with a no call. On the other end, he got called for a foul.
That's Mike Van Neville's third foul. It's going to send Newell to the line, and Crone into the game, replacing Van Neville.
Ricori had 3 possessions there, Dickey, to build on the lead, and that it just didn't drop in from. They had some good shots, but they rolled in and out.
Ricori very confident that they can beat Fergus Falls up here. But Newell hits the free throw for a 3-point Ricori lead.
That was our chance there, Dickey, to pull ahead by a little bit.
Second one by Newell, also good. Ricori by 2. Schmitz with the ball. Low-scoring game. We're in the third. 1 minute remain. Schmitz with the ball. To Donnie. Donnie to Meyer. Meyer for the trifecta. No good. It's short. Rebound down to Newell.
That was a good look by Kenny. It just didn't drop in.
Erickson with the ball over to Arnson and back to Erickson. Ricori in his zone. Over to Erickson. Back to Newell. Erickson with the ball. Over to Arnson. Fergus to go for one shot to end the quarter. We're down to 10 seconds. They'll make their move now. Erickson with the ball to Arnson. He'll take the shot. More than likely, he's quick. Lays it up inside. No good. Rebound. Down to Donnie. And that's the way the quarter ends. It's Ricori 24 and Fergus Falls 22.
That was a pretty good quarter by the Spartans. They pulled up, outscored them by 3 points there. If we can just do that again here, we should win her by 6. But it's a tough game, I'll tell you. They're battling down there.
And we've got some players on both teams with 3 and 4 fouls each. Norman for Fergus Falls with 4 fouls. He basically sat up the whole third quarter, or a good chunk of it. And we've got, I believe, Crone and Van Neville with 3 apiece.
Yeah, Jason sat out a part of the 3rd quarter here, too, so he can hopefully keep him in for the whole 4th quarter here. He's a big part of our game, boy, but I tell you what, the Spartans are doing a great job without him in there when he has to sit, though.
Nice crowd here at Concordia College. A lot of people from Rocori making the drive up here. Beautiful Saturday afternoon in March. Hopefully it'll be an enjoyable ride home with a victory. The winner of this game will go on to play Tuesday night at Hallenbeck Hall against the winner of either Monticello or Orono. They are playing tonight. Game time will be 8 o'clock at Hallenbeck Hall. Starting the 4th quarter, number 5 is Titus Christensen with the ball. Underneath is Newell, taken away by Van Neville. He gets the rebound. Schmitz with the ball.
That was a big Scott there, Scotty. Now hopefully the Spartans can score here. Go up by 4 or 5.
Schmitz with the ball, guarded by Arnson, over to Donnie. To Dan Hondel. To Crone. Jason caught traveling. Turnover, Spartans.
Jason was just in a little hurry to get around that screen there, and he took one extra little baby step there before he could get a shot or penetrate the hole.
And he was called for the travel. Here comes Fergus Falls. Christensen with the ball. Over to Arnson. Arnson inside. To Heinzelman. Swatted away by Crone. Here come the Spartans once again. Schmitz with the ball to Hondel. Danny's going to take her to the dish. Puts it up. Foul called on number 5, Titus Christensen.
Yeah, Danny's just blown by anybody that picks him up right now. He's giving him a little head fake, and as they come up on him to try to contest the shot, he's just blowing right by him.
Schmitz with the ball on the inbound. Finds Jeff Donne on the wing. Donne looking. Nice bounce pass into Danny. They double him up. Hondo spins and turns. Taken away by number 45, Erickson. Neither team, I don't believe, has hit a three-point shot yet tonight behind the arc, have they, Lee?
Just Eric hit the big one right to go up by 4 earlier in the...
You're right. Schmitz with one three-pointer. You're right. Christensen with the ball to number 45. Is Erickson. No good. Rebound down to the Spartans. There's no way why we can't win this ball game.
That's right. We're both stuck on 22 and 24. No one can score here. Both teams had the opportunity, but no one can get it to drop through the hole.
A 3 here would look pretty. Crone with the ball. Over to Donne. Donne to Schmitz. To Crone. Take him, Jace. Take him. Up to the bucket. He puts it up. No good. Rebound.
Hondo with the big board again was way up there. It's unbelievable. He is just right on the rim for them rebounds.
Danny keeping Rocori into the ball game. Going up for an offensive board. He gets fouled. And he's going to go to the line to shoot. Fresh legs come in for Fergus Falls, Drulard, Draxton, and number 41, Heinzelman. Starting 5 into the ballgame for Fergus. Hondel at the line to shoot. Shot is no good. Rebound, Van Neville. Back out to Hondel. Hondel's going to put it up from 10. Rebound, Neville!
Big rebound by Denny. Crashing the boards down the middle of the paint. Got the rebound and put it right back.
4-point lead once again for the Spartans, the biggest of the game. Draxton with the ball to Newell. Rocori in the zone. Taken away by Dan Hondel.
Hondel playing an outstanding game. I tell you, his defense is unbelievable. He's right on the guys. He's knocked many balls loose. Offensively, he wants his game bad. He's going to the hole.
Coach Brink wanting the team to run through their offense. Now get a good look at the basket. Hopefully get a good look and get a good basket. And go up here. Donne inside. No good. Donne. Jeff Donne scoring.
Then he misses the first shot, gets his rebound, goes back up, puts it in, and gets fouled. Big bucket for the Spartans. Folks, a huge bucket.
We're going to have, the basket is no good. The basket is no good. Coach Brink on fire on the sideline, upset. Whistle was called before Donnie took the shot, but Jeff will go to the line to shoot.
That would have been a big bucket if they would have counted that, Scotty. I was so excited. I mean, Dickie, I forgot your name. Oh, what a game.
Jeff Donnie's shot no good. Rocori by 4 at 26-22. 5:14 remain in the fourth quarter here from Concordia College. Newell from outside, no good. Scramble on the floor, Danny Hondel. Who else but Dan Hondel comes up with the ball.
Unbelievable. Danny is everywhere. Wherever the ball is, he's covering the whole court. Eric ran it down, knocks it to Hondel. Hondel picked it up.
Cron with the ball for the Spartans. Over to Donnie. We're going to have a foul called here.
It was Danny's defender again, trying to hold him from getting around the screen. He wants this game, and he wants it bad, Dickie.
Lee, if Danny could just hit some of these free throws here, we could take a nice, comfortable lead, but unable to do that. The Spartans have been ice cold from the free throw line. And that one rims out.
We're having trouble with our free throws, but I'll tell you, I think he's putting so much energy into playing the regular part of the game. He gets to the free throw line, and he's kind of tired.
Newell with the ball. Over to Draxton on the wing, inside to Norman, no good, rebound, comes down to Ness. We're going to have a foul called inside on Rocori.
I think they caught Vinny on that one, but boy, I'll tell you, there were bodies everywhere. It was just congested in there, and I don't know how they could pick anybody. I think Vinny just got called for it because the ref seen his number.
Ness to go to the line, that's Van Neville's fourth. That's the fourth team foul on Rocori. Fergus Falls with 9 team fouls. One more foul on Fergus Falls. And we will go to the line to shoot 2 the rest of the evening.
Yeah, you go. It's a great position Rocori's in now with 4:13 left, excuse me. However, you got to make them free throws when you go in there. And that's what's going to win this game or lose it for us.
So Rocori, after the timeout, 4:19 remain in the game. Rocori holding a 4-point lead over Fergus Falls.
These are some key free throws for Fergus Falls. Hopefully the Spartans can somehow rattle him that he misses and get the ball and come down and build on the lead. It'd be a crucial time right now with 4:13 left in the game, Scotty. Dickie.
Ness at the line to shoot, puts it up, no good.
Big miss.
Kenny Meyer back into the ball game, replacing Van Neville.
I think they're going to give Vinny a breather here and use him for the last 2-3 minutes of the ball game.
Ness to shoot the second free throw. It's good. Rocori by 3, 26-23. Schmitz with the ball for the Spartans. To Meyer. To Hondel. To Schmitz. And to Meyer. Back out to Cron. To Dan Hondel. Schmitz with the ball. To Donne. Back to Cron. Rocori being very patient here. Trying to get inside, trying to get a nice shot at that basket. Not a whole lot of possessions left in this ball game. Donne with the ball, squares up, doesn't take the shot. Over to Jason. Jason looked like he traveled there. There was no call. I believe he took an extra step in there, nothing called.
Yeah, coming around the screen again. I thought he took a little hop, but he got by with it this time.
Hondo with the ball, back out to Meyer at the point. Over to Donnie. Schmitz for the trifecta. Yes! Eric on fire! Downtown Schmitz with probably one of the biggest threes of his career.
Right now, if we can just stop him here, the fans are going nuts. We got to stop him on this end, and the Spartans will pretty much be sitting in a pretty good position.
Eric unheralded downtown Schmitz. Fergus Falls wanting to tack it over. We have a timeout on the floor. 2:52 remain. Ricori 29, Fergus Falls 23.
That was a huge three-pointer by Schmitz. He's 2 for 2 from the three-point land. The gym erupted when Schmitz hit the three-point. Fergus Falls got a little rattle there. The crowd was crazy. They called timeout. Ricori feels pretty good now, but you got to still finish off that 2:52 left in this ball game, Dickie.
That's right. Eric Schmitz hitting the 21-footer behind the arc to put Ricori up by 6. We're at the timeout. Ricori fans getting fired up here, all revved up. Hopefully a victory and a great ride home.
That's right, Dickie. I think them are the only 2 shots Eric has took through the whole game and nailed both of them. Big three-pointers. I'll tell you, Ricori's going to come out right now with some intense defense and try to get the ball back and just be content with running their offense.
Eric Schmitz, an excellent three-point shooter during the year. He had hit 42% of his three-pointers. He attempted 45, and he drilled 19 of them. So Schmitty can score, but he just doesn't put it up much.
He's kind of the quarterback, but I tell you what, it's sure nice to see him hit them big shots.
Ricori in the 2-3. Erickson with the ball back to Christensen. Far side to Arnson, cross to Erickson. They better not throw it around too much, not that much time left. 2:37 remain. Christensen with the ball, penetrates, kicks it back up to Arnson for 3. No good. Rebound, down to Schmidt.
Schmidt gets the rebound, big rebound for the Spartans.
Big possession coming up right now for Ricori. This would put the dagger in the heart of Fergus Falls. A bucket here could cinch it for the Spartans. Ricori will be patient to go through the offense, hopefully not turn it over. Danny Hondo losing the ball out of bounds.
Danny got hit there on the arms and the ball just kind of bounced out of bounds. But there's only 2:01 left. You know, Spartans got a soft press on full court.
Christensen with the ball to Erickson. Erickson to Christensen to Arnson to Christensen. They look inside, back out to Arnson. Arnson to Christensen. Christensen in the paint, puts it up. No good. It comes out. Donnie Cohen with the rebound.
They battled for it and knocked it loose, and Jason just picked up right.
Down court to Hondo. Yes! That will do it. 31-23. Ricori's taking it over here. Foul has been called on Kenny Meyer, I believe.
Danny Hondo was wide open on that fast break there. All he had to do is catch the ball and put it in, and again he scores. He's having a heck of a ball game, folks. You're missing one if you ain't up here tonight. Ricori's calling a timeout to talk about what they want to do for the last 1:31 in the ball game. And the fans are on their feet giving their support, yelling and screaming.
Ricori ball players would like to thank all of the fans. They talked to me before the game and they said, Dickie, put it over TV and tell the fans how much that we appreciate them attending our games and making the trip up here. So I want to thank you from the Ricori basketball fans for attending the ball game. Ricori with a comfortable lead right now, it seems like, at 31-23. 8-point lead with 1:31 to go. Ricori with 5 team fouls, Fergus Falls with 9. So on the next Fergus Falls foul, Rocori will go to the line to shoot 2.
And this is a big stop for the Spartans. If they can just stop them here, they'll pretty much run the clock out. They're coming out with a man-to-man.
Arnson with the ball. Arnson drives inside. Foul is going to be called on Dan Hondel, I believe.
That's an all right foul. You don't want to give him the ball down low. He's not going to be shooting here anyway. Rocori only's got 5 team fouls. They'll be taking the ball out underneath the basket. They are going into a 2-3 zone. I said man-to-man. I'm sorry.
Heinzelman to inbound. Rocori has taken Heinzelman completely out. Meyer knocks it away. That's going to do it. Hopefully here, Kenny Meyer with a big turnover. Here come the Spartans. Yeah! That's going to do it. That's going to send Rocori to state.
That's right. Dunny was left wide open. Nice pass down low to Dunny. He put it up and got fouled. Spartans fans are celebrating.
That's going to do it here. Rocori will be headed to the state tournament. They will play Tuesday evening at Hallenbeck Hall. More than likely Monticello, and that's just who they want. Donnie rims out. Rebound comes down to Heinzelman. Rocori get back on defense. Erickson with the ball. Arnson for 3, no good. Out of bounds. Jeff Donnie coming on. Some big buckets. Yeah, unbelievable. A nice pass down to him.
Donnie's playing a great game for coming in, filling in some minutes, and he's doing a great game.
Erickson with the ball over to Christensen, puts it up, no good. Honda with the ball. 57 seconds remain in the game. Schmitz over the 10-second line, gets it across in time. Down to Donnie. Donnie back to Schmitz. The crowd is chanting, we're number 1.
Fergus Falls coach was half out onto the court yelling and screaming to his players, foul, foul, send him to the free throw line. It's over for the Otters.
Very low-scoring game here. Rocori taking over the last part of the 4th quarter here and outscoring the Otters. Rocori by 10 points. 39 seconds remain. And I'll tell you what there, Lee. I'll tell you the whole deal. What this boils down to, Rocori 21-3 on the year. So much of it has come down to defense. They're holding a great team to 23 points. I mean...
Yeah, I'll tell you. The Spartans, when they pick up their defense and the intensity of their defense, teams have a tough time getting a good look at the bucket. And it seems like they play better on offense when they have pressuring the other team and they get picking up the pace of the game a little bit. And that's the Spartans' game.
Well, Rocori playing some great team defense. The head coach, Gary Schuler for Fergus Falls, that was one of his worries before the game. He said, I am so concerned about Rocori's defense. They've held opponents to very low scores, and he said he scouted Rocori during the Granite City Classic and was really impressed with the way they played defense. And Lee, it showed it here tonight.
Yeah, I tell you, this was a fun game. The Spartans came out. They wanted this bad because they know if you lose, you go home. And these kids have worked hard all year for this. They had a couple losses late in the season that they felt they shouldn't have had. They came here to prove that they are the number-ranked team in state. And tonight they're doing it. I tell you, all the way down 6-7 players deep. They all came out and they played their hearts out. You can't say anything better about the Spartans. This was a great game.
So Rocori will move to 22-3 on the year. Fergus Falls will finish off at 19-6. Arnson with the ball, 35 seconds. Over to Christensen, down to number 13, batted away. Nate Brown picked up by Arnson again for Fergus Falls. We're down to 24 seconds. Arnson for 3, puts it up. No good. Fergus Falls did not hit a three-point play tonight. Another rebound by Hondel. Meyer with the ball. Tapped back. Over and back call. 6 seconds remain.
10 rebounds for Danny. 16 points.
6 seconds remain. That'll do her here from Concordia College. Rocori will move on to state.
Rocori's fans, some of the cheerleaders run, the players run out in the middle of the court. Fans are celebrating in the bleachers. It was a great game, Dickie.
The final score from Concordia here is Rocori 35 and Fergus Falls 23. We will stick around for the post-game show and the award celebration out on the court.
I'll tell you, Kenny Hondo, proud of his son out there in the middle of the court. Give him a hug. That's what